It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And that's good for a gain of 5. Now from the secondary, and his Rake Straw on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Cut out left. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go street. Go.
They're going for this. He's throwing deep to the left side. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Thrown on first down, Love. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And now the Colts lining up to go for 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Love to throw again. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sack. 69.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Trying again following the sack. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing now from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now, off play action. He's on the move. And this slide is going to lose yards. So we're through. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. They go play action here. That's caught for the 1st. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Let's go. The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Love now to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Prime connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 48. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Love throwing on 4th. They connect for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down. How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's 4A up the middle, and that's about 3. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this 3rd down. They're in the dime. Love has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Love looking to pass. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
To the air with Love. This throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it down close. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Colts get some late points and the lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Wallace with a return here. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts bump the lead up to 13 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Wallace with a return here. And he's out a little short of the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Hauled in by Rice. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's good for Denver Broncos.
Dropping back to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Still sticking with the passing game. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
60 back. Here we go. Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
60. Tight. 19 tight. Ready.
1st down from the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Broncos get it back to within 6. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're throwing it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side, it's caught by Rice. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's good. For a Denver Broncos.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 19-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Again he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. Warrior 70, go!
He's going to throw this one. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60
Brings up 4th down.
Go!
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Love out of the shotgun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards the effort there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go,
He has it on the QB sneak. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. He'll try to do it himself. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. throwing from his own end zone. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Love to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Has some daylight through the 40. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Here's Love. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Only one. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Love now. Escape. Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. From the red zone now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
To the air with Love. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Wallace with a return here. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Chap 60, chap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Tight end going in motion here.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hut.
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Come 19. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's go. Hey, smash.
Putting a receiver in motion. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trail by 6. Third and a lone yard coming up.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Let's go now. Hurt. 19 Lion.
He'll throw it. Headed out right. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. He'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A big loss on the play. It's now
Second and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here.
18 Rattler. Here we go, shot. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
79 Broncos.
They've got a man in motion.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut.
To throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
a loss of 7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos find a way to tie it late. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Forced out to his right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hauled in left side. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Colts. Setting up to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here he is to throw. That One's complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still one more in their pocket to use. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Greg Joseph out in the game's biggest moment. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wild. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me. If I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a feed. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick.
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out.
Set me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. Chicken out again.
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
break it down.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me'd say
If what?
if he could see the way it is today.
What? Okay.